Hello and welcome to the Insurance Guru. My name is Ayanda Malele and thank you so much for tuning in once again. And as I promised, I am right in the middle of the epicness of the insurance sector, and this is AIE 2023, and there's a lot of companies. Everyone who's everyone in insurance is here. And right now I'm with Dr. Kershen Pillay, and he's going to tell us about this wonderful organization, institution, which is called GIFS. So if you are into studying for finance, insurance, risk, and so forth, this is where you start looking. Hello, thank you so much for giving us your time. How are you?
I'm good, Ayanda. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you. So please tell us more about the Graduate Institute of Financial Services.
So, the Graduate Institute of Financial Sciences was founded on the premise of what Madiba said, that education should be free and free for all. So, we started our mission to say that we are committed to building a better Africa for others to inherit. So, we as an organization are selflessly giving of ourselves so that the next generation and the generations after that are going to come in to learn and educate and grow and empower our country. And we decided to focus specifically on financial services, being insurance and banking, because it is one of the largest stock exchanges in the world, and nobody knows about our industry. And they get into our industry by accident. And we say, no, as youngsters, get into our industry by purpose. And we have created a professional development pathway as to how you can come in from knowing nothing to growing in our industry. But what people also don't realize and what people also don't know is that our industry allows you to fast track your career so fast, which allows you to emancipate communities, emancipate yourself. And if you feel that you're stuck in a dead-end job and you've got skills that you want to give, come to our industry. We have plenty of job opportunities, but also we are an industry that is thriving, growing, and innovating, and we've been around for centuries, and we are going to be around for centuries more.
Oh, I love that. And I think what you're saying, you're right about the youth right now doesn't look at insurance as the first option. I think you do. Most of us ended up in insurance based on accident, or you were just trying it out, and then you get stuck into it. But I think if we try to educate them from high school level to say there are options in this industry, yeah, we can actually see a change because we need the younger people to sort of shake things up. Would you agree with this?
100%. But more than just having younger people, we need to also destigmatize what people think insurance is. Our predominant thought is funeral covers or funeral policies. We are so much bigger, so much more sophisticated than just a funeral cover. Our industry is an industry that creates giants and legends. We contribute to this country's GDP. And if you truly want to make a difference, Google and find out more about this phenomenal sector called financial services.
Yes, I was actually at a talk with the CEO of INSETA last week, and she was giving a talk, and she was saying that I think with financial services, our contribution as insurance is about 17% towards the GDP for financial services. So you can already see that it's a very big industry, but yet it's sort of overlooked, and people just don't take the time and even to further themselves and advance themselves in educating themselves and knowing more about the industry.
But also, what we also need to realize is we need to look at where the country's at and what's going to happen in 40 years from now. By 2060, we know that we're not going to have our mining resources. And that is one of the biggest contributors to our GDP. We've only got 45 years of good topsoil left. So what's going to happen to the agricultural sector? What's going to happen to the mining sector? And what we are trying to say is we can lead Africa and we can lead the continent with financial services by educating and bringing more and more people into the sector. And we can become the largest contributor to fin services on the African continent. And currently Mauritius, with a population of 1.3 million, is leading us. And we have a population of 59 million. Something is not adding up. We need to up our game, educate more, upskill more, so that we can give opportunity to the people that need it the most.
Perfect, thank you. And then I also wanted to ask now, what qualifications do you offer under your institution?
So it's split into two aspects. Under an FET arm, which is further education and training, we offer right up until NQF level 6. On the higher education arm, we offer up to an NQF level 7. So it means we take you right down from post-matric right up to degree level. And our qualifications are all recognized by the professional bodies like the Insurance Institute of South Africa, which means you start in as a member of the Insurance Institute, then as a licentiate, then as an associate, and then as a fellow. So we develop you right till you become the doctor of insurance. And that's what we try to do.
That's brilliant. And how can people get in touch with your company?
It's very simple. All you have to do is log on to www.gifs.africa, and our team of helpful consultants will be more than willing to assist.
No, thank you. That's. I also wanted to check with you now that we've gotten the serious business of education. How did you find this amazing conference?
So AIE, for me, as I've said when I addressed the audience at the gala dinner last night, this has been the educational event of the year, and it is an event that will continue to be the educational event of the year on the insurance calendar. So all those individuals that are involved in insurance and have not been here today, they've really missed out. We've had Dr. Imtiaz Suleiman, we've had Dr. Pumzile Lambo-Nuka come in as keynote addressees. We've got such a plethora of talent and business acumen coming in. So to answer your question, Ayanda, it's been nothing short of amazing and exhilarating.
Brilliant. And I also want to ask you, what was your favorite conversation, or what was your favorite topic and speaker?
So I have to be biased because at my heart, I am a humanitarian and I'm here to serve. So it was, and I'm toiling between two who I've mentioned, and it's the two doctors. Dr. S and Dr. P have stolen my heart away. Dr. S has, Dr. Suleiman basically said that we need to firstly take care of man. We need to protect the dignity of man, and we must all be everyday heroes. So that was what I took from him. And Dr. Pumzile said to us something very important. We've got the youngest youth population in the world. And it's either going to pay us great dividends, or it's going to be a great disaster. And if we don't educate, it's going to become a disaster. And if we educate, it's going to pay dividends, because everyone is going to be looking for African talent.
Yes. No, I think actually most people are leaning towards Dr. S. When I've spoken to people, they were really touched about the people element. If you lack the value, then what are you doing it for? No, thank you so much for giving us your time, and thank you so much for telling us about your institution. I do hope people are going to support you as well. What I will do is ask for all the details, contact numbers, email address, link, and then I'll put it down below as well, so you can then click and contact them and let them know that the insurance guru sent you there. But otherwise, thank you so much for your time, Doctor.
It's a pleasure, Ayanda.
And I hope to meet you again.
Oh, definitely we will.
Okay,
I'll see you
perfect.
next year.
Definitely. Thank you.